you, babe. If it ain't love, why does it feel so good? Why does it feel so good?
Yeah, George here, the multiple streams of income disciple. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on this here channel. It's well appreciated that you get to share the journey and the experience online with me. There is a lot happening online at the moment. Loads of programs have been scamming of late. This channel has been a big victim of scams, so have also been the followers of this channel. So because of that, of late we've sort of like slowed down and curtailed our activity on this channel, but we are rebuilding, finding much more stable programs, finding much more robust kind of programs. We have done that in the past, but looks like there are some scammers and conmen who are really trying to be way ahead of us. So to just beat that, I'm now doing some really thorough research before I can present a program here. Not that I didn't do before, but I'm just being extra cautious, because it defeats the whole purpose to sort of like have multiple streams, but then those multiple streams will be scamming left, right and center. You want to have kind of multiple streams which are reliable, which are sustainable. Obviously each program has got an expiry date, but we need to have at least some consistency and some sustenance in programs, such that you can properly plan. So with that in mind, of late I've also been taking some programs that have got some very low risk, very low returns as well. I suppose the programs may not be popular with other people, but I would rather protect my capital with those kind of programs than rushing into well-paying HYIP hypes and other such programs. I've got one program which pays well. I've done well with it. I joined it a few weeks ago. It's promising to be solid. It's called Mecoin. It's a lot more transparency. There is there is some weekly videos which are done twice a week. As you can see here, I've turned this one BTC into 13 plus K thousand in 21 days. So what I'm doing now, the phase one of my involvement with that was to build it aggressively in such a way that my daily returns are decent. And with that, now I'm at that stage. I'm just left a little bit in topping it up to reach my goals. With the earnings now, I leverage them into slower programs, but much more stable, like this USI Tech here. I joined this program in pre-launch, and I sort of like ignored it for a bit, but then I started seeing the potential with it. I started seeing them having some live events in places like the UK, in London, and I started digging more into it, and I realized that I should have joined or become fully active from the 1st of April when they started, but I didn't. This is basically about a program which involves a trading robot or some trading software. So that software used to be very expensive in the past. It's been used by banks and other institutions out there, and to get access to that software you used to need at least 100,000, and then you can get their daily returns and you could be entitled to profits from there. So what happened now, there were guys who teamed up, but 4 guys, 25k each. They went in, they tested this software for a few months, about 7 months. I think they got about 54,000 on top, which is slightly It's around 7,000 per month. They were happy with the returns, and then they decided to sort of like outroll it to the masses. So there was a lot of work which was done, getting the license for that, and all of that, up to a point where in November last year it could be purchased at about 1,000. You could use the software for about 1,000, but still that was still beyond reach. So it was refined a bit more, and then the license, you can still buy it here now, it's been lowered to about 600 euro. But the beauty now is no longer mandatory to have the license. You can just go in as long as you can buy a pack for 50 euros. If you buy one pack, you get up to 1% daily. There is no guarantee. This is a real business. So on weekends, they don't trade. You don't get anything if you're on the BTC packages. But if you've got the license, you can turn it on and turn it off, like the software as you require it. So you can sort of like trade as and when it suits you. You could make losses, you could win. I don't know much about the software, but it is something I think would be good to have. So at the moment, I started with just about one pack, and then I topped up a few days ago about 10 packs. So I now have 11 packs, and in the 2 days that my 10 packs have been running, I've earned 1.77%, which shows you that 1% is not guaranteed. If it was guaranteed, then it could have been having about 1% daily. But as you can see here, this is what I got today, 0.96. Yesterday it was 0.81, and this Saturday, the one I got is from yesterday, Friday. So this Friday is from Thursday. In other words, on Sunday tomorrow there will be nothing, and then on Monday there will be nothing, because Monday there is no results because they don't trade on Sunday. Tuesday there'll be something because they would have traded on Monday. So it's 5 day results, and to here you can see how slow it is. When I joined on the 18th, when I bought my pack, the highest I've earned was 1.05. The lowest was 0.81%. So it's sort of like fluctuates. That's how it is. And if it's something that you think you can do, it's also has got a good matrix and like commission system if you are a good team builder, but you need to have the license to be entitled to all those benefits and bonuses of being in the matrix. It can go like 12 levels deep, and it's kind of like a forced matrix as well. So you really stand to benefit, but it comes at a steep price of 600 euro. To be entitled to that, you need 600 euro for the license, and in addition you also need to have 3 direct referees that you bring into the business, and plus that license to be entitled to all those incentives. But the other thing as well, you could not get the license, but then you could recruit 3 direct people who also buy the license. I think there's another third condition as well, but I suppose that's for team builders, for people who can go out and promote this kind of stuff. But if your intention is just to build a slow passive income, like I'm intending to do, I just want to keep it slow. I mean, not really slow, but I just see this as something that 6 months from now should be having some really solid results for me. So as of now, I've got 11 packs, and my goal the first milestone would be to hit 200 packs. Not first milestone, but my major, yeah, my milestone that I'm aiming for on the 10th of July. That is 60 days from the 10th of May, when I started being actively involved in this. I want to have at least 200 active packs. So now I've got 11, and because I've said I'm leveraging my earnings from that other opportunity, what I'm gonna do, I'll just purchase 10 more packs just to boost here, and then I'm on auto kind of like a rebuy, or yeah, rebuy, yeah, or compound. So I'm not withdrawing anything, but my auto rebuy is not really of much use because I have fewer packs, so it can only auto buy when there's enough balance here to buy another pack. So in the meantime, and for me to reach that, to sort of like every other day get to buy this, I need at least 50 packs in there, but I aim to hit 200. So for now, I'll just go and grab 10 more packs, and then that will bring my my balance up a bit towards my goal. So this is what's gonna cost me 0.2. Now I've read the terms. Then what I need to do, I need to go here, right? Where do I go now? Okay, right, I will go here, and then I'll send it with my wallet. Oh, sorry, I need to stick that in there, and then here I need to put the address, which is this one. I need to put the wallet address. So I copy my wallet address here, make sure that I copy every character. Then I go to my address. Everything starts with a 3, ends with a V. Come back here. Is it the same? Yeah, it is the same. So how do I do it now? I go back here. If I'm happy with it, then I send. Oh, my bad, sorry. There isn't enough funds in that wallet, so I need to go back to a wallet which is well funded. Okay, that's my mistake there. Look at that, I've got many, like my funds are just various wallets. Okay, I'll just go to the main one here. Then I'll click on send. Then here we go. Okay, then I'll go back to grab my wallet. I'll come back here, stick it in, 3 ending with a V. Just go back to make sure it starts with a 3, ends with a V. Then I send. Yeah, then it wants my password. I'll put it there. Confirm. It's been sent. So it's been sent to my phone, to my app on the phone. So let me see. Yes, I've verified it here. Completed. Right. So sorry. Just go back here to. Right. Yeah. Verify it. Completed. Okay. Sorry. Just checking my. Confirmation of. I need to verify here. 3, 2. Okay. There it is. Right, I've confirmed it now. Sorry about that. So you see here, yep, it's now confirmed. So if I go back here now to my dashboard, then here I will say confirm. I've read and accept. So please confirm. Yes, I confirm. We have received your order. So when I go back here, now I've got 10 more, 21. So I've got about 29 to hit 50. So if I hit 50 before May runs out, then it will make my journey a bit easier, because I expect not to be funding with this Mecoin. I won't be reinvesting much into it in the coming weeks, as I've reached I'm almost where I want to be with it. So I will just be a matter of leveraging. So leveraging into this other opportunity now will go a gear up in the coming weeks. But initially, the first step is to hit 50 packs before May runs out, and then by 10 July should be have at least 200 packs. The first week of June should have between 70 and 90 packs. That will make my journey a little bit easier. But I'm committed to this, and I'll be doing this. There is also another opportunity that I'm involved in, which is Gladiacoin. I haven't really been promoting it much. I was not too keen after learning that the ownership behind it is kind of like we don't really know the owners behind it. So I just sort of like, so I've got earnings from there as well. So I will start leveraging. I get paid from there every other day, so I'll start leveraging here as well to build this one. So that's how we build the wealth here on multiple streams of income. Should you wish to sort of like have this slow kind of opportunity that's sort of being promoted by big leaders, I'll show you here. You will get to grow your wealth. So yeah, some good big leaders in it, and you can be part of this too. They do some live videos. This guy is really a big guy, and he is in it. So some people really making big can add you to this group. They have some weekly live webinars and all that kind of stuff. So it's a good opportunity to be with, and always remember the rules. Don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Number 2, don't put your eggs in one basket. And number 3, should know that results are not typical. If you are committed, you can duplicate the results, obviously. Anyways, God bless and take care. Cheers.